Exactly is mental toughness? In short, it's emotional control. It's the ability to control your emotions under pressure, under stress, in very tense, important situations. Because when you're in emotional control, an emotional neutral, in other words, not high, not super low, you're able to be calm and clear thinking. And that makes all the difference in the world. So, is this something you're born with or something you learn? Mostly, it's a skill that you learn. Although some people do seem to be more predisposed to be mentally tough than others. A parallel would be physical toughness. Some people are just tougher physically. It seems like they're born tougher physically than other people. But it's also something you can learn. So just like physical toughness, mental toughness is mostly it's a learned skill. So how do you become mentally tough? That's the $1 million question, right? You become mentally tough by going through the storm, by the fight, the struggle, the losses, the failures, the successes sometimes. That's how you really get tough. You don't get tough by watching a podcast like this or listening to a speaker or reading a book. Those things prepare you for the storm. In other words, they prepare you in how to think and navigate your way psychologically and emotionally through stress and struggle and failure and storms, basically, psychological mental storms in your life, in your business, in your sport, in whatever performance field you're in. They prepare you to navigate. That's why blogs like this and books and anything you can get your hands on, if you're a high performer or you want to be a high performer, they're really important because they teach you how to navigate. But ultimately, the books, the seminars don't make you mentally tough. The storm makes you tough. All these things prepare you for the storm, and then the storm itself makes you tough. So effectively, even ultimately, let's say, you have to go through the storm. The thing we're actually wishing away all the time as performers, the struggle, the failures, the storms of our businesses, of our sport, of our lives, that's the actual thing that makes us mentally tough. If there are no storms, there's no toughness. So something to think about. A little bit of a paradox there, but it's really true. I've actually got a podcast I've started called the Mental Toughness Podcast.org, and I go into things like this with much greater detail. We don't have a lot of time to do this on the video blog just due to the nature of the medium. But if you want to subscribe to it's all free, of course. mentaltoughness.podcast.org, mentaltoughness.podcast.org. I do it weekly. We'll send you an email if you subscribe to the podcast every week. And for about 20 minutes, typically, I go into detail about these things so it can help you navigate the storm. That's the value of all this. Then when you get good at it, if you have a team or you have kids or you have coaching clients, you teach them what I'm teaching you, or you can send them to me and let me teach them, either way. But hopefully there's real value for you there. And the more mentally tough you get, all things being equal, the more successful you're going to be. Thanks for watching.